Hello, everyone. And we are live. Hello, Facebook. Hello, Instagram. Hello, YouTube and LinkedIn. And hello to the $1 Million Private Practice Group. Hello. Hola. Hello. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. It is Saturday and it's a wonderful day. Hello. Hey, Kiara. Hello, everyone. Share this video, my loves. Share this video. Hello, everyone. Oh my God, today's Saturday. Yes, it is Saturday. And I'm not going to lie. I kind of like when the weekend it rains or snows because that way I don't have to go anywhere and I don't have to do anything. Not that I couldn't do something if I wanted to, but honestly, thank you for sharing. Share. Hello, beautiful. Hello. Welcome. Today is Saturday. Happy Saturday. Share the video with everybody. Hello, Sabrina. Hello. We're talking about how to build $1 million business. Hello. And so I was saying that I love when the weekend it rains or it snows, so I don't have to do anything. It's the perfect excuse to stay home. So I stay home all day today and I pamper myself with self-care. And that self-care look like resting, reading, sleeping, and eating good food. Yes, honey. Yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my training tonight. We're training on a Saturday night. Why not, right? Training on a Saturday night is fantastic. Get your glass of water, my loves. Get your notebook, get your pen, because we are going to talk about business and how to make a big impact in the world and how to make money, because it is possible, right? It is possible. Yes. So, we are going to talk about the secrets to building $1 million therapy practice. That's what we're going to talk about. And if you have any other type of business, you should stay on, because this is a lot of foundation of what business should be. And I think that you should learn about it. You should hear about it. You should write about it. And you should take your notes so you can build the business of your dreams. So we're talking about the secrets to building $1 million private practice. And I think that you should be taking notes, because I believe that 2023 is the year for us to really make a great impact in the world and do the things that we desire to do. So here's the thing. I want you to, let me see. Okay. I want you to take some notes, get your water, get comfortable. It's raining outside. It's the perfect day to talk about business, relax. Hopefully you are in a comfortable place where you can feel good. I am in my comfortable kimono and my comfortable hair wrap, and you know how that goes, and my unbreakable necklace. Yes. Hopefully you got to see my stories between Friday and yesterday about picking up my beautiful unbreakable necklace. It's the necklace that represents, yes, my unbreakable brand. Yes, honey, because it's so important. So let's begin. If you don't know me, my name is Soribel Martinez. I am a licensed clinical psychotherapist in the state of Connecticut. I am the CEO of SM Psychotherapy and Counseling Services. I am the best-selling author of Unbreakable, the book and the journal that is designed to transform your life, to transform your business, to transform all of it for you. So yeah, you should get it. It's an amazing book. It's an amazing journal, and it's designed to help you really create the life and business that you desire. That is that. So I am a business coach, consultant, and mentor, and a strategist to mental health providers that are either growing or scaling their private practice to $1 million or more. So that tells you what kind of situation we have here and what we're going to be talking about. We have a lot to talk about. And yes, it's important to talk about business. It's important to talk a strategy, and it's important to talk about mindset. So let's begin with saying this. I believe the 90 to 9% of business success is mindset. 90 to 95% of business success is mindset. I believe that the rest of the 5 to 10% is business strategy. And the reason why I believe this is because you are your business, you are your brand, you represent your message, you represent your movement, you represent all the greatness and the things that you're doing. I'm going to move this here. Sorry that you're looking at my thingy there because, like that. I apologize about that. So you are your business, you are your brand, you are the person that is serving the people, you are the person who has the vision, you are the leader, you are the person that is creating a massive impact in the world. So if you are that person, that means that the person that has to develop is you. So 90 to 90%, 90 to 95% of the work is that work. You. Yes, you. You have to develop yourself. So in my journey, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story and how I started my business. In 2019, the summer 2019, I was sitting in my dining room table contemplating my bills. I was contemplating my bills, and if you know me very well, you know that Soribel Martinez loves paying her bills. I find joy in paying for my lifestyle. You are not going to hear me complaining about paying bills. That's not how I live. That's not what I promote. That's not what I teach my son. That's not how I live my life. So I was contemplating, how am I going to pay my bills, being a single mom, having big dreams. I was a school social worker. I was making good money, but the problem was not how much money I was making. The thing was that my dream was too big for my salary. And I say that because I wanted my son to go to private school. I want a big life. I want to live well. I've always been that way. I want to experience life. I want to travel. I want to be able to give back to the community through a nonprofit. And I was not able to do that with the salary that I was receiving as a school social worker. That's my story. And that's the truth. So I was sitting there and I was like asking God, like, oh my God, how am I going to pay these bills? John Anthony's school at the time was $38,000 a year. He was in middle school. And I was not willing to take away from my son the opportunity to receive private education. So when your dreams are too big, you don't compromise your dreams. What you do is you upscale your earnings. You do not give up on your dreams. You do not give up on your desires. You don't give up on the things that you want to do. What you have to do is you have to upscale your earnings. And if you think that's true, give me one in the comments. Give me a one in the comments. Yes, yes, yes. Facebook user, I don't see your name. I'm sorry. I am a StreamYard and I can't see your comment. Facebook user. So if you want to tell me who you are, that would be amazing. Give me a number one in the comments. If instead of giving up on your dreams, what you need to do is you need to open a business, grow your business, scale your business, and make more money. Yes, Sabrina. Yes, yes, Kiara. Yes, that's what we do. What we do is instead of giving up on our dreams, on our desires, we get to grow and scale our businesses. And if you have a career and you don't want to be in business, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, Deyanira, yes. We don't give up on that. If you have a career and you don't want to open a business, it's okay. As long as you're doing work that you love, what you need to do, you need to upskill and grow your career to get to the next level so you can earn the amount of money that you want to earn, period. Period. Right? Period. Share this video. This is important. So my dreams were big and I was not about to give up on my dreams. I came from the Dominican Republic as a teenager. I come from a family that is poor but value education. And I decided when I was 7 years old that I was going to become an entrepreneur, that I was going to write books, and I was going to be a leader in the community. And what happened was that decision that I made when I was 7 years old, I was still married to that decision. I was still married to that purpose, to that vision, and to that mission. And I was going to make it happen. Hello, Marcia. Hello. So I decided that I was going to do that no matter what. So that time came in 2018 when I'm sitting in my dining room and I'm like, oh my God, I can't pay these bills. My dreams are huge. My dreams are big. So I needed to upscale to continue to live the lifestyle that I wanted. I want to continue to pay for my son to take private violin lessons, and I wanted my son to continue to have private education. I believe in private education, and I believe that every child should have the quality of private education, period. Unfortunately, that is not the case. It's not the case. But I wanted private education for my child, and I was going to work for it, and I was not going to give up. So I pray my prayer. My favorite prayer is, God, show me the path. Show me the path. I am willing to do my part. I am willing to kick ass. I am willing to do what I need to do. Show me the path, and then I want you to put the people and the resources in place so I can fulfill my purpose, my vision, and my mission. And guess what happened when I said that prayer and I meditated for a minute? I heard this thing internally that said, "You are sitting on gold. Go open your private practice." I was like, "What?" I didn't even want to get my license because honestly, I was license eligible for years, but I didn't want to get my license. I wanted it to become a coach. But sometimes we need to find opportunities in everything that we have available to us in the moment so we can get to the bigger picture. Sometimes we want something big, but we cannot start big. We need to start where we are so we can grow to the place where we want to be, right? So what I did was I sat in that same dining room. I sat down for 5 weeks and I studied for the exam. The truth is that I didn't have the money to register for the exam, and I didn't have the money to take a prep course. A friend of mine gave me the money to register for the exam, and the person who has the prep course gave me a payment plan. You know what that means to you as a woman? Ask. The Bible says that a person that asks should receive. A person that knocks, the door is going to get open. The person that's called is going to get an answer. But you are too proud, right, to ask for help because you think that you should be doing everything yourself. That you should be doing everything yourself. No. A queen doesn't do everything herself. The queen access the resources that she has available to her. And sometimes those resources may look like friends. And there's nothing wrong with asking your friends for support if you have good friends that can support you, right? So let's get into it. But before I get into it and I tell you the 5 things that I think you should do to make $1 million in your private practice, I want to invite you to join my Become a Wealthy Therapist 3-day online training. It is happening June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And you're going to find a link. I'm going to share that link. It is www.thewealthytherapistonlinetraining.com. Yes, go there, register so you can participate. Your participation is complimentary, it's free. I'm not charging for it. So you can go ahead and go to www.thewealthytherapist.onlinetraining.com and register to participate. It's 3 days of training that I'm going to do for you, and I'm going to give you all the deeds so you can become wealthy. Now, let's get started. Step number one, or secret number one, that's not so much a secret, right? It's just action, right? It's about not a secret, but consistently taking the actions and having a strategic planning and action so you can get where you want to be. If you do not have a strategic planning and actions and strategies, unfortunately, your business is not going to grow. You may start your business, but if you don't have foundation in your business, just like a house, think about building a house and then wanting to make it a story house, like put more floors on the top. If that house doesn't have a foundation, what's going to happen is that it's going to go boom, and it's going to break down. So step number one is you need to specialize and you have to be an expert. Here's the thing. Sometimes we want to serve everybody. We want to serve everyone because we have a goal of a heart of gold. We want to serve people. We want to help people. We want to be good people. We want to empower people. We want to change the world. But the truth is that the more you specialize, the more you become an expert and you specialize in your expertise, the more people you can help, right? Because it's not so much how many seeds we plant, it's that the seeds that we're planting have intention with it. So think about, I had brain surgery in 2010. And although there was a very amazing neurosurgeons that were possibly capable of doing my surgery, I didn't want just any neurosurgeon. Sorry about that. I just didn't want any neurosurgeon to perform surgery on my beautiful brain because that was very precious. It's very precious to me and very valuable. My brain is very valuable. So I just couldn't put my hands on anybody, my brain in the hands of anybody. So the doctor that I found, Dr. Karushi, he ate fixing brain aneurysms every single day. That's what he did. And guess what? Because he specialized, I'm sure that he makes more money than a general surgeon. Even if it's a neurosurgeon that specializes specifically in one area of the brain or one issue of the brain will earn more money and will make a bigger impact in the life of one person. He saved my life because of his specialty. And when I chose him because of his specialty. Because not everybody was going to go in this beautiful brain of mine. So you need to specialize. You need to understand that your expertise and your specialty has value. And you need to put value to that, but only helping people that can benefit from what you have to offer. We don't want to serve everybody. We want to serve the people that can benefit from what we can offer. Is that clear? Is that something that you can agree on? That if you specialize in something, you make more money, you or make a bigger impact? Give me a number 2 if you agree with me. Give me a number 2 if you agree with me that the more you specialize, the more money you can make because it's the more impact that you can make. Let's see a number 2. Give me a number 2 if you agree with me. So your expertise and specialization is one of the secrets to $1 million private practice. And when I talk about $1 million, $1 million also is equal to the massive impact that you can make in your community. Because remember, when you make huge impact in the community, the more impact that you make, the more revenues you're going to earn. Okay? Step number 2 is personal development. People hate personal development. People run away from personal development. People don't like to read anymore. People would rather listen to a song that means nothing to them rather than listening to an audiobook. People would rather watch the news in the morning than listening to an inspiring messages on YouTube or podcasts. Let me tell you something. I can tell you how much money you're making just based on your personal development. Personal development is one of the keys to success. Remember how I told you in the introduction that you are the one who is showing up everywhere in your business. You are your brand. You are your message. You are the brand. You are the one that people want to buy it from. People want you. And if you don't develop yourself, you are doing a disservice to yourself. So you need to take personal development very serious. Read every day. Listening to a podcast, listening to an audiobook. I have hundreds of audiobooks. I have hundreds of books in my house. If you know me, I invest in personal development. I read every single day. I read. You know why I read every single day? Because I value education, knowledge, information, and wisdom. And the only way that you can cash on your information and knowledge is by being wise. Why? Because you can know information, you may be knowledgeable, but if you don't implement what you know, it doesn't make you a smart person. You need to implement it. You need to implement what you're learning every single day. So personal development is at the top of the secrets of success. The most successful people in life develop themselves constantly every single day. I haven't watched TV, like TV news since 2005. I don't care for it. I may watch some videos on YouTube here and there, like novelas. Sometimes they relax me, but I don't watch it. It doesn't serve me. I don't listen to all kind of music because that music don't serve me. There's some music that don't mean nothing. That what they do is they're telling you messages that are contrary to your values and to what you want and what you desire. So personal development is at the top. And if you're interested in personal development, I invite you to join my Unbreakable course. That's starting May 29th. And the Unbreakable course is based on the book Unbreakable. And I am teaching my own curriculum about how you can become unbreakable in life and business and how you can become resilient in life and business. And one of the things that allows you to be resilient in business is knowledge, because knowledge is power. People, the Bible says that people perish because of lack of knowledge. Because people lack of knowledge is lack of making good decisions a lot of times. So you need to develop yourself. And if you want to go and take the course Unbreakable, you can go to becomeunbreakablebook.com/course. And I'm going to invite my team, if they're on, to share the link for the course and to share the link for the 3-day online training. Please share that. So if people want to, they can access that, especially here on Instagram. If you can share the links, that will be amazing. So give my team a little bit so they can share it. If not, I will share it after. All right. Step number 3 is you need to develop a strong brand. One of the things that we like is a strong brand. Your brand is your message. What is the message that you're trying to send to the world? What is it that what is the message, the vision, the mission that you are trying to bring forward? It's not just about the colors that you use. It's not about the font that you use, but actually the message that you send into your customers, into your clients. And that message has to be clear, and it has to be concise, and it has to be cohesive. When you find me on social media, you will know what I do, right? Because everywhere, Soribel has a presence everywhere with her brand. Not just with her colors and her logo and her messaging, but I am constantly giving you the message that I'm trying to convey to you. And I give you the message clear because I know exactly how I want you to remember me. Right? So build a strong brand. Build a brand that's memorable. Build a brand that can be passed to the next generations. Build a brand that people can say that your brand created change and transformation in their life, because it's really, really, really important. So developing $1 million brand will give you $1 million business, because you understand all of these things that I'm teaching you are the foundation to a profitable business. You will find me on TV doing a segment. You will find me on radio shows. You're going to find me on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Facebook. I send emails. I send newsletter. I am constantly sharing my message with the world. So having a strong brand is about sharing your message. Whether if you have a nonprofit organization or a for-profit business, you need to create a strong brand. A brand that when people see it, they know who you are. Because when people know who you are, they're going to want to buy from you, they're going to want to use your services, and they're going to want to be in your presence. Because you are the brand. People don't buy names, people buy you. Because of your personality, because of your commitment, because of your message, because of you, right? And that is extremely important. So if you are in business, you need to have a strong brand. And that is something that I teach my clients inside of my coaching and mentoring programs. Having a brand, how to build a brand, how to select your ideal client. Who is your ideal client? What do they need from you? What do they want in life? What is it that they're struggling with? Right? You need to know them so you can build a brand around their needs, their dreams, and their desires. So that is step number 3. Now, if you desire to have a strong brand, give me number 3. Yes, give me number 3. Because you see, you want to be engaged in developing what you desire to build. Yes, 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 yes. Branding is very important. Your photos that you use in your branding is very important. How you present yourself to the world is very important because people are watching you. They're watching what you're doing. They're listening to you. And if what you're saying doesn't go along with what you're showing them, they're gonna get confused. And a confused customer does not buy from you, even if you're giving it to them for free. Right? Let's go to step number 4. Well, before I go to step number 4, I want to remind you that you can register now to participate in the Become a Wealthy Therapist 3-day online training happening the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th of June. And to register, you can go to www.thewealthytherapistonlinetraining.com. Thank you, Sabrina. Yes. We need a strong brand, and a strong brand will bring strong money. It will create a strong foundation in our businesses, and it helps us grow faster, scale faster, and it also helps us bring a stronger message into the world. And step number 4 is you need the $1 million marketing plan and strategy. Here's the thing. Nobody's going to come to your door and be like, dun, 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 Soribel, hi, honey. I want your services. Can you give them to me, please? No, it doesn't work that way. I'm cute and everything, but it's not going to work that way. You have to create $1 million marketing plan that is cohesive with your branding and the messages that you're trying to say, that you're trying to convey to people. Your marketing plan has to be so strong that people can't resist coming to work and wanting to be in your presence and work with you. Your marketing plan needs to include traditional and online marketing. People now, because we are in the era of digital, people think that traditional marketing don't work. But let me tell you something, traditional marketing works. I still receiving referrals from people from places where I did traditional marketing in 2018, and they're still sending clients to me, to my practice, because they know what I do, they know how I do it. The clients have received a lot of results by working with our practice, and they keep sending people over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So you need a traditional marketing plan. If it makes sense for your business, for private practice, it does make sense that you have an online presence and offline presence. For me, I do TV, I do radio. I wrote my book Unbreakable, the journal Unbreakable. I'm writing another book. For me, it makes a lot of sense. I have online courses. I want to do it all. Okay. So you also need to have a very strong website presence. I call it the client producing machine, especially if you can have an SEO website that's well developed and you are able to have an educational hub inside of your website. What does that mean? You need to have specialty pages, you need to have blogs, you need to have articles, you need to educate the client. And something that I have done very well is to have an educational hub inside of my website. And people love it because they get educated inside. Also, people get to download my free PDF called The Steps to Find the Best Therapist for Yourself and Your Family. Actually, I created that in the beginning of my private practice, and it's still working. It's still working. People want to know what the steps are, right? And it always leads to our practice, right? You need to send emails. I send emails to my clients. They receive emails with blogs, with information, with messages that I'm providing for growth. And also, my therapists also get to use the blogs and the articles that we write every week to help the clients, implement the work that they're doing together. Social media is a very important. You need to have a social media presence. You should be everywhere, sharing your message, sharing your business and what you do for business, right? You need $1 million private practice marketing plan. A marketing plan and strategy is very important. I find people that sometimes they copy things that I do, but they don't understand what the strategy behind it is. Don't copy it. It's not going to work. Just hire me and I can teach you the strategy behind it, because it's not what you see in front of you. It's what I do behind the scenes. So that strategy works. So just hire me. That way I can just give you all the deeds, right? But if you want to learn more about how I can help you build your $1 million business, all you have to do is send me a message and we can get on the phone, we can have a conversation, and I can teach you how to build your business. But copying what other people are doing, it's not going to work, because there's a strategy behind what you see people doing. When you see a person making money online, it's because they have a strategy behind it. They have the right mindset and they have the right business strategy. And when you have both, you win every single time. But if you are copying what everybody else is doing, you don't know the strategy behind it. And you're not going to be able to duplicate that, because in order to duplicate that, you need to have the right mindset and you need to have the steps that I'm telling you that you need to have. Okay? Give me a number 4 if you're ready to create $1 million marketing plan and strategy. And by the way, if you want me to help you develop one, just send me a private message and we can talk about it, how I can help you do that. Some people call me the queen of marketing because I do very well with marketing, and this is how I have grown my business so fast. And we make such an impact and make money too, is because the strategies that I use. Step number 4 is have excellent services for your customer. And for this, I have developed what is called the $1 Million Client Journey Framework. And you have to have a client journey framework developed for your business. And that framework allows you to have your client have an experience with your business, because your customers want to have an experience with you, right? Everybody can be a therapist, anybody can do things, but the way that you do it may be just very special. And something that I admire a lot about high-end brands is that they do that for you. Look at the packaging of Louis Vuitton, for example, or Dior, or Coco Chanel. You can't compare that branding to, for example, Walmart branding. It's very different. When you shop Louis Vuitton in these stores, they want to make sure that there is a journey that they take you through, because I pay attention when I go to those stores. And I learned also the different journeys that they take you through in different countries. Because I've been to Dior in Dubai and to Louis Vuitton in Dubai. And although it's similar journey, there is few things that they scale up based on where they are established. Okay? So you need to provide your clients a journey, right? For example, this weekend I picked up my Unbreakable necklace from this jewelry store that is a high-end jewelry store, and they're just amazing. They have flowers for me, they have champagne, they receive, like, it's just the experience, right? She just made this whole thing about revealing my necklace to me, and she made it special for me. They made it so special for me that I will never remember that moment, because it was so, that experience was so amazing and special. So sometimes it's not even about the thing only, it's the memory that that thing brings to you, because the person who has the brand has made it a point to have a journey in place. So you need to have a client experience, you need to have a client journey, so you can scale your business to the next levels. And I share my $1 million client journey framework. I share that with my clients in the work that we do individually. Not only I share the process, but I help them create their own client journey. Because when clients feel special, they're going to want to stick with you and your brand. They're going to want to come back. They're going to want to bring their friends along. They're going to tell their family members. I have clients that send like 10, 20 referrals to the practice from people, work, co-workers, people, family, whoever, friends, because they feel that experience. And they're not in like an agency where every other minute they have a different therapist. So they can build a long-term relationship with their therapist, right? So that's very important to me. And in order for you to have that kind of hold, you have to offer people an experience. Your clients need to feel like you care for them, that they're important to you. And for me, my clients are everything. They're very important to me. I don't play with that, right? So when you think about a high-end brand, that is what you need to create for your clients, a high-end therapy place where they come to your website. It's a beautiful website. When they come to your office, well, we're not doing so much in person right now, but even when you come to my virtual office, look at the background of my office, right? It looks pretty. It's pretty, right? It's not a mess. It's not dirty. It's organized. It looks nice. So we need to make sure that people are receiving an experience from the services and the contact that they will have with us. And with their problems, or somebody has a complaint or an issue for whatever reason, you resolve it with them. You help them get through it. So with that being said, I want to invite you to register to the Become a Wealthy Therapist 3-day online training. And you can go to www.thewealthytherapistonlinetraining.com. It's free to you. It's going to be amazing. I'm already working on the worksheets that I'm going to give you on each day for the work that you're going to do so you can really get to implement the things that I'm teaching you. It's very important that you implement. It's not just about learning the things, you need to implement the things because the implementation of the strategy is what gives you the results, right? If you're wanting to be like, sorry, but I want to become unbreakable in my life and my business, I am still registering people. I only have like 4 spaces at this point inside the Unbreakable course. You can go to becomeunbreakablebook.com/course and register today. I even have payment plans for you so you can go ahead and grow your business, right? And grow your life. This is why I don't just teach business. I teach personal development and business because the two need to go hand to hand. They need to be in alignment because 95% of the 90 to 95% is mindset, is the spirituality, is your emotion, is your healing process, is your mental health, is your development. And the other part, the 5 to 10%, is strategy, business strategy. And that's easy. Right? That's like sex. I always tell my clients, I'm a sex therapist, and I always tell my couples, 90% of the work that you have to do is outside of the bedroom. Whatever happens in the bedroom is only 5%. But if the 5% is not working, it's because the other part is not working. So register for the course if you want, is become unbreakablebook.com/course. I'm going to be sharing the links here for you and here for you so you can have it. And let me see, do you guys have any questions? Give me the questions. I'm going to have some water while you think about it and write it down and type it out. Um, I'm going to share the link here for the course. Do you guys have any questions? Type it out. One of the questions that I get often is like, how long does it take to build $1 million business? And the truth is that's going to vary based on you, right? How much are you committed to building your $1 million business? How much committed you are to investing your time, your energy, your resources, and your money? Are you lazy or you willing to do the work? Not that you have to work like a dog, but you have to work. You have to do the work. It's going to depend on how committed you are to your vision, to your purpose, to your mission, and the things that you want to, accomplish in your life. Like you gotta be willing to do the work. You gotta be willing to get your hands dirty, right? You have to be willing to do the readings and implement the strategies, right? So for me, it took me about 4 years to do that, and we are on track to multi-million dollars this year, for sure, for sure, for sure. Yes. So, it depends. It depends on you. It depends how much you want it, how much you desire what you want. I started my business at the end of 2018. So I registered my business in September. I started like in November. So really, 4 years, less than 4 years. But that's gonna depend on you. Like, are you coachable? Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to implement? Are you willing to invest? Are you willing to take the risk? Right? Because here's the thing: a lot of people want what they want, but they're not willing to do what it takes. Right? I can tell you my story or how wonderful my life is now. But hey, I can tell you how many times I have cried because something is not working or somebody did me wrong or something happened that was not supposed to happen that way. You know what I'm saying? And I will tell you the stories as you get to know me, but the reality is that I have had some late nights, and I have had some early night days, and I have some days that I take care of myself. Something that I do every day, I do sleep my 7 hours to 8 hours. I don't compromise on that because I don't function well if I don't sleep well. And part of my self care plan is self care. I care for myself. Like today, I done nothing but to come here talk to you. I did few like stories and things like that. But I have not done much but to spend time with my son, eat good food, read, watch a little YouTube stuff, and like think about the things that I want to do. But I met with the people that are producing, recording my Unbreakable book in Spanish, but I haven't done anything heavy, right? So it comes a time where things get easier. What I found is that the more structure I have put in my business, the more systems and support I have in my business, the easier the work becomes. That's just the truth. The more money you make, the work becomes easier because now you have a lot of things put in the systems and processes, right? And that's what I'm doing, right? That's what I have. I have the multi-million dollar private practice framework, right? And in that framework, it provides you the opportunity to set systems and supports in place so that way it's easier as you grow, not more difficult. The problem is that people build a business, they don't do the foundation of the business, and then when they want to scale and grow, it falls apart. And then they're super overwhelmed because they didn't set the stage for it. So you need to have systems and support from the get-go. And in my new book that I'm writing the multi-million dollar private practice book. I am sharing deeply my framework, and that book is gonna come with a workbook. It's gonna be so powerful. All right, my loves. Share the video. Hashtag if you're watching the replay. If you have any questions, you don't have to not ask me. Ask me, and I will come back and answer that question for you. Register to the 3-day Become a Wealthy Therapist online training. Is going to be amazing. And if you want to become unbreakable in your life and your business, then you need to register for the Unbreakable course that starts the week of May 29th. And you go to becomeunbreakablebook.com/course. And I will talk to you soon. Besitos, besitos. Adios. Adios.